Project Maternity is written, directed, and edited by Frederick Piquet. It is performed by Noah Gibney, Ryan Caravo, Bryson McBain, and Frederick Piquet. Audio by Joshua Belair, and music by Attilio Pellegrini.
It's been a week now. Gotten an injection every day since I've been here, and I feel no different. Dr. Erickson has been giving me books to read in between injections and assessments. I finished 3 books so far. One was about moral philosophy for beginners. Either way, I think it would have been a good read for my dad. Maybe I would not be here right now if he had read over some of those ideals, but probably not. There was another book I had on human anatomy. It was mostly just the skeletal system and muscle groups. It was a pretty tough read for me, a lot of Latin, but it was really eye-opening in the sense that it made me see the human body not as a temple, but more so machine-like. Like we are just parts that can be broken or strengthened. Really, the only difference between humans and machines is our ability to think, and I mean, I might literally be the farthest thing from a neurologist, so I could be completely wrong about that. There wasn't much in the books about the brain or how it works. It just had a diagram on the parts of the brain with little blurbs about what they do. It's weird. Thinking back on those books, I can recall exactly what information is on each page. I only read each book once, but I can't help but feel like I have retained pretty much the entirety of them. Could just be because they're my only source of stimulus in this room, but I might reread them to see if I really do remember them as well as I think I do. I was never really good at studying in school, but if it turns out I secretly had photographic memory this whole time, I'm gonna be freaking pissed. The most recent book I finished was this really cool intro book on chess. I already knew the basics of chess, but this book had some really cool tidbits of info on the game. Really made me want to play it, and I wonder if I asked for a chessboard if they would give me one. I can go through some of the plays by myself to get a better understanding of them. Would still be cool to have someone to play with, though. I don't even know if I'm allowed to make requests like that in here. I signed some document when I got here, but I was so phased out from hunger and dehydration, I could have literally been signing my life away and not realized it. I have grown comfortable here, though. As much as you can, in a week at least. The food is good. Really good. Either the movies were lying about hospital food, or this isn't a hospital. One thing that would help me get more comfortable here would be to know where I am. I have a lot to think about, so until next time, quiet stranger. Probably Dr. Erickson. But either way, I hope these diary entries are being listened to by someone. These are all things I already know, or at least can think about in my head. No point in saying these things out loud if no one's listening. Well, bye, I guess.
Can't stop thinking about this possible new patient. I have no physical evidence that he exists, but I can't shake this feeling. It's like a primal instinct or sense. There is someone else here like me, or to be specific, becoming like me. This person has been in my head for days now, and I cannot even explain why I think he is even real. Could this be a twisted take on an imaginary friend? Is this place making me go crazy? Is this the side effect of the treatment? Is it worth the benefits? I mean, I can nearly lift the equivalent of a small car over my head now, so it's pretty clear I was right when I guessed it was a steroid. But then why would they be giving me so many books to read as well? I have accumulated a small library in my room at this point, filled with books that have no relation to each other. Is it just their attempt to keep me sane? Did they know imaginary friends is a side effect of this? But then, if it's just in my head, why haven't I met him? I can sense him, but if he's just in my head, then I can meet him in person. In a sense. But I can't. It's just a feeling, but not like I'm being watched. It's more like when you're in a dark room and you can just kinda know there's another person in it with you. But instead of it being in a room, I can feel it in this building. But I know it's not the nurse or Erickson. Because even when they're in the room with me, I still feel them. I can feel that they touched him, spoke to him, and it drives me crazy. Erickson, if you're the one listening to these entries, I want you to know here and now. I want to meet him, or I'll start making moves that will lead me to meet him. I don't want to hurt him or anything like that, but I feel like I have this magnet in me that's trying to pull towards him, and the longer I'm away, the longer I'm starting to feel desperate. It's like this is a missing puzzle to me, and I don't feel complete anymore. It's like an overwhelming curiosity that takes up the forefront of my every thought. If I can just meet him, I feel like this feeling will dissipate. And the longer I have to wait, the longer I just want to pull that steel door off the wall. And I'm starting to feel like I can.
Episode 3 will be available May 10th on YouTube, Spotify, and Google Podcasts and iTunes. For updates, you can go to Project Maternity on Instagram.